Good morning everyone. I am Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and today I am going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 2, Be Safe and Healthy, and this is the first part of the video. So let us start. First we will see what this term means, safety. So it simply means to protect ourselves from any kind of danger and harm. This is called safety. Now coming to the complete term safety rules, what does it mean? So the rules that we must learn and follow to protect ourselves from any kind of accidents and danger, that are called safety rules. Okay, here we will see safety rules that we have to follow at home and safety rules that we have to follow on road. So in the next video I will talk all about safety rules we should follow. Good morning everyone. I am Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and today I am going to deal with part 2 of the video, that is home safety rules. As in the previous video I have started chapter 2, that is Be Safe and Healthy, and in this part 2, I am going to deal with home safety rules. So the first safety rules is we should never play with electrical appliances or switchboard. Okay, otherwise what will happen, we may get shocked. So it is better to keep ourselves safe around electricity, and we should never plug in with our wet hand. Let's see second. The second safety rule, you should not play with any sharp object like knives, scissors, etc. Otherwise what happen, you may get cut or injured in your finger. So it is better, if you want to cut anything, any kind of fruits, please take help from your parents. Good morning everyone. I am Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and I am discussing all about home safety rules, and this is the third part of the video. So let us see some other safety rules. The third safety rule, you should never touch hot iron or any hot object, otherwise your hand will burn. So it is better to avoid touching any kind of hot object to prevent ourselves from any kind of harm. Now the next home safety rule, we should wash our hands before handling food items, otherwise germs get inside our body and cause illness. So as we all know that our hand contains many germs, so it is better before handling food we must wash our hand with soap and hand wash. So these are some safety rules that we should follow at home. Good morning everyone. I am Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and this is the fourth part of the video in which I will discuss all about home safety rules with the help of question. So you have to make this statement correct by tick on should or should not. Okay, the first one is, we should or should not play with sharp objects like knives or scissors. So is it safe for us to play with knife and scissors? No, because we may get injury in our finger. So it is better to avoid. So we should not play with sharp objects like knife and scissors. Question number 2, we should or should not wash our hand before eating. As we already know that we must wash our hand properly before eating. So we should wash our hand before eating. Now we will discuss question number 3 and question number 4 in our next video. Good morning everyone. I am Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and this is the fifth part of the video in which I will discuss the remaining questions related to home safety rules. So come to question number 3. If we get hurt, we should or should not inform to our parent. So suppose while playing if you get hurt, then you should inform to your parents. It is necessary to inform to your parent. So this one is correct. Question number 4, we should or should not touch switches plugged with wet hands. Definitely if we touch any kind of electrical gadgets with our wet hand, then we will get shock. So we should avoid this. We should always avoid touching any kind of electrical gadgets. So we should not touch switches and plug with wet hands. So this is all about home safety rules. In our next video, we will start the new topic, that is road safety rules. Good morning everyone. I am Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and this is the 6th part of the video in which I am going to discuss about road safety rules with an activity. Now let's see. We will paste all the rules inside the box. Okay. Rule number 1. So we will paste the first rule, that is zebra crossing. So if it is possible, then we should always cross the road using zebra crossing. Now if we talk about what is zebra crossing, then look. The zebra crossing look like this, having black, white stripes in alternate manner. Okay, and it is called as zebra crossing because the stripes look just similar to the zebra's skin. So it is called as zebra crossing. So if it is possible, then use zebra crossing to cross the road. Now in next video we will discuss rule 2, what we have to take for safety. Thank you. Good morning everyone. I am Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and this is the 7th part of the video in which I will discuss about road safety rules. Okay, so we will see the second safety rule. So the second safety rule is we should walk on footpath. If it is possible, then we should always use footpath for walking to prevent any kind of accident. Now coming to the third rule. The third rule is always tie seat belt in car and don't put your hand or head outside the window. As seat belt is already provided in the car, so we must tie the seat belt. Okay, and we should never put any body part outside the window, otherwise we may encounter any kind of accident. Now the fourth rule is we should never use phone while driving. It is better to avoid mobile phone while driving to prevent accident. And the last, fifth rule is we must follow traffic rules to avoid accident, as there are many traffic rules that we must follow, like this. This is a traffic pole in which presence of 3 type of light, red, yellow and green. We will discuss in detail about this. Okay, and how can we follow all the traffic rules. So we have to follow all these safety rules on road to prevent any kind of accident. Good morning everyone. I am Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and this is the 8th part of the video in which I am going to discuss about traffic signal light, one of the road safety rules that we should follow. Okay, so traffic light, what does traffic light mean? It simply means a road signal that control traffic by use of different lights. Okay, so it is a kind of road signals in which different lights are present and each light indicates different things. As you all observe that along a roadway there is a presence of this type of pole. So this pole is called as traffic signal, and this traffic signals consist of 3 types of light, red, yellow and green, and each light indicates different things that we must follow to prevent any kind of accidents. Okay, so if we talk about the first light, that is the red light, so this light indicates that we have to stop our vehicles. Okay, so on red light the vehicles should stop, so the red light indicates stop sign. Now coming to the second one, this one, yellow. So the yellow light indicates that we should reduce the speed of our vehicles, or we have to wait for some times. We must reduce the speed of vehicles to prevent any kind of accident. Now when the light turns into green, so this green light indicates that the road is clear and there is no traffic, so we are allowed to move our vehicles or vehicles are allowed to go. So these 3 lights indicate different things in the traffic signal, and we must follow all the traffic rules to prevent accident on road. So this is all about safety rule that we should follow on road. Good morning everyone. My name is Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and this is the 9th part of the video in which I am going to start a new topic of chapter 2, and that is first aid. Okay, what does first aid mean? So first mean पहला and aid mean service or help. So first aid mean the first service or the first help. Now see here, there is a plus sign. What does this plus sign indicate? So this plus sign indicate to save anyone's life. So the first aid is the first help or the first service to save anyone's life who is facing any kind of injury or accident. That is called first aid. Now see the first one. This is the definition of the first aid. First service, to give to any injured person. Okay, the first help that we give to the person who is facing any kind of accident or injury. That is first aid. First aid is an emergency care. Okay, mainly we use the first help during emergency care. Now the third one, first aid helps in recovery of injury. It means that if anyone is facing injury, then what is the first step or the first help that we can provide to that person? So it helps in recovery of injury of that person. Now the fourth one, it can save our life. Okay, the step or the first service or the first help that we provide to the injured person, it may save their life. So this is all about first aid, the first help that we can give to the person who is facing any kind of accident. So in next video, I will discuss more about first aid. Good morning everyone. My name is Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and this is the 10th part of the video in which I will discuss about first aid box. So if we talk about what is first aid box, then first aid box, it is a kind of box which contain materials that is used at the time of injury to give anyone first aid, and that box is called as first aid box. Now if we talk about what are the materials that a first aid box contain, important materials, then those materials are, the first is cotton, very essential and very important, so that we can remove blood from an injury part. Okay, now the second one is antiseptic cream. Antiseptic cream, we can apply this cream on injured part to avoid any kind of infection or germs. Soap, it is also very important, so that we can remove any kind of germs from our hand before handling any person who is suffered from any kind of injury. Okay, thermometer, it is a kind of tool that we use in the time of fever, okay, to measure the body temperature. Painkillers, kind of medicines that mainly used to control any pain like headache or stomach pain. So it is a kind of medicine. Burn ointment, if we talk about what is burn ointment, so it is a type of cream that mainly applied during burning. So that is called burn ointment. Now come here, band-aids. If we talk about band-aids, then after putting antiseptic cream on our injured part, we must put band-aids over it, or we must cover with band-aid to remove any kind of dust or infection. Now scissors, it is also important tool which we can keep in our first aid box. Okay, so these are the few materials that we can keep in our first aid box and give anyone first aid during injury. So you can also make your own first aid box and you can add some more materials in that box. Okay, so make your own first aid box at your home and help your family member and give them first aid during injury. So it is better to make your own first aid box. Okay, so make your own first aid box using any kind of plastic box, or you can also use shoes box. Okay, and put a plus sign over it. After that, put all these materials on your box, on your first aid box, and after that your first aid box is ready. So prepare your first aid box by your own and help your family member. Okay. Good morning everyone. I am Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and this is the 11th part of the video. In this video I am going to show you some materials that you can keep in your first aid box. Okay, so first, as I discussed about cotton, so I have a cotton pad. Look, this is a cotton pad. You can use this cotton pad to clean your injured part, okay, or to remove blood, and you can keep this cotton pad in your first aid box. This is very important. Now coming to the second one, antiseptic cream. So I have antiseptic cream. So this cream comes in tube form, and you can apply this antiseptic cream on your injured part to remove any germs or to protect your injury from infection. Okay. Now the third one is soap. You can use soap as well as hand wash, okay, before handling any injured person. Look, I have hand wash. So you can also use hand wash, or you can use soap. Now this one, thermometer. I will show you. I have thermometer. Look, this is the thermometer, okay. You can purchase this from medical shop. Look, we use this thermometer during fever to know about our body temperature, okay. So this is the thermometer. Now coming to the next one, painkillers. Painkiller is just an medicine. As I have some medicine, this one. So you can use painkillers to control any kind of pain like headache or stomach pain or any other kind of pain, okay. So painkiller is just a medicine. Now if we talk about burn ointment, as I don't have burn ointment, but it also come in cream form or tube form, which we can apply during burning, okay. So that is called burn ointment. It is a form of cream. Now coming to the next one, band-aids. As band-aid is not available, so I have made similar kind of band-aid using paper, okay. Look, band-aid look like this. This band-aid you can apply on your injured part to cover your injured part, okay. You can put the band-aid like this. Suppose I have cut in my finger, so I will wrap the band-aid like this, okay. So this is a band-aid. You get band-aid in medical shop also. Good morning everyone. I am Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and this is the 12th part of the video. So in this video I am going to discuss about some situation, okay, and according to situation what will be the first aid. So if we talk about the first situation, that is the first question. Suppose in kitchen while cutting vegetables, your mother get a cut in her finger and it start bleeding. So in this situation what will be your first aid, okay. So if we talk about this situation, so let's see. The situation is about a cut. The first situation is about a cut. So what steps will you follow as a first aid? So in a minor cut, first we need to clean our injury, okay. We need to clean cut area using cotton. So first you have to remove the blood using cotton, and after that you have to apply antiseptic cream, okay. And if you have band-aid available, then you can put band-aid over it, okay. So this is all about a cut situation. First you have to clean the cut area using cotton, remove the blood, and after that apply antiseptic cream over it and then put a band-aid over it. Okay, so this is the first situation in which we have to follow this as a first aid. In the next video, I will discuss about the second situation. Good morning everyone. I am Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and this is the 13th part of the video. Okay, and in this video I am going to deal with second situation, that is about burn. Okay, and what will be the first aid in this situation. In previous video I have discussed about the situation that is cut and what will you do as a first aid. Okay, now let's see this question, the second situation. Second one, if one of your friend burn his hand while playing with firecrackers, okay, how will you help your friend? Okay, suppose your friend is playing with firecrackers and his hand will get burned, so what will you do as a first aid? So if we talk about the second situation, that is burning. The second situation is all about burning. So if we talk about this situation, then in this situation, first we have to put the burn area or burn part in cold water. Okay, after that you can also put ice on your burn area. Also put ice on burn area. Now apply some antiseptic cream over it. Antiseptic cream over it, so the pain will be reduced. Okay, and after that you can take your friend to the doctor. Is this clear? So this is all about the burning situation. First we have to put the burn area in cold water, or we can apply ice on burn area also. Okay, and after that apply some antiseptic cream over it, and that is all about burning situation, what we can take as a first aid during burning. Thank you. Good morning everyone. I am Zabi Fatma, EVS teacher of grade 3, and this is the 14th part of the video in which I will explain some question. Okay, you have to note down this question in your copy, and after that you have to solve. So let's start. Tick the correct option. The first question is, which of the following traffic light indicate to stop the vehicle? So which light is used to stop the vehicle? The option 1 is the green light, and option 2 the red light. So you have to choose the correct option and you have to tick in the box. Now the second question is, why should we not touch the hot iron with our hand? So this question is from home safety rule. What will happen if we touch hot iron? Okay, so why should we avoid touching hot iron? Option A, our hands get burned, and option B, our hands will get dirty. Okay, now question number 3. While walking on the road, your friend falls down and is hurt on the arm. What should you do as first aid at home? The question is from the topic first aid. Okay, suppose your friend get hurt in his arm, then what will you do as a first aid? Okay, what first help will you provide to your friend? Option A, wash the area with hot water. Option B, wash the area with normal or cold water. Now question number 4. On the road, where should we walk? Option A, in the middle of the road. Option B, on zebra crossing. So this question is from road safety rule. So where should we walk? You have to find the answer, correct answer, and you have to tick. So this is all about the question of chapter 2. You have to note down in your copy and solve it.